today's first impression, and this is from the Balm Cosmetics, really great company. I have a lot of their stuff. If you've seen my recent haul not that long ago, I purchased this and a few other things as well, and I was really excited to try it out. I've never tried their foundations or anything. I have tried their tinted moisturizer and I absolutely love it, so I hope that I really like this foundation. This is what the box looks like. It's called the Time Balm foundation. Get it? Time Balm. So you are getting 21.3 grams, which is 0.72 ounces of foundation. And I believe I paid $14 or $15 for this. I'm not entirely sure. I know I got it 50% off of Hautelook.com. Hautelook always has the Balm Cosmetics on there. So this is in the lightest shade, and it's the same shade as the tinted moisturizer, which matches me perfectly. It does have a slight pinky tone to it, but it works. It's really, really light and very, very fair. I'm not wearing any makeup at all. I'm wearing a little lip balm, so I'm going to be clipping my wild mane back, and as you can tell, I'm having a really bad breakout right here. Cystic acne sucks ass, you guys. If you've ever had cystic acne, you know it sucks. I haven't opened this. I've looked at it, obviously, but I've never used it before. So it comes in this plastic acrylic pot container, and that's what the front looks like. So it's a fairly large size. So with the ingredients, I've been really paying attention to ingredients in like foundations, blushes, bronzers, and highlights because my skin is extremely, extremely sensitive, and I've been breaking out. I mean, as you can tell, I have one right here, and I don't know what it's from. So that's a whole nother story, but I'm just putting it out there that this does not contain bismuth or mineral oil, which mineral makeup in general and anything that contains mineral oil, oh, it breaks me out so bad. So I'm very happy that this does not contain any mineral oil. There are a lot of waxes in here, like beeswax and things like that, so hopefully this doesn't cause any bad reactions. I am using all natural light as always. I know some people don't like that, but I really don't have the money to buy fancy lighting. I would love to do that for you guys and have like a really awesome camera and better lighting and all that shit, but I can't really afford it right now, so just bear with me. This comes with a makeup sponge, which I'm not the biggest fan of these like makeup sponges. But that's what it looks like. It's all, ooh, I don't know. It looks a little bit weird. So here is what the foundation looks like. And this looks a lot darker than I had thought. I have my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I figured that would be the easiest way to apply this with. And since this is in a pot form, I'm just gonna take whatever you have. I'm gonna scoop some of this out. It's really, really thick, but it's really creamy though. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on my face. It's really thick, so I'm not sure how much I'll need. So let me just zoom in the camera just a little bit. My skin is really bad, you guys. I'm sorry. So if you're expecting to see like perfect skin, yeah, I'm gonna say perfect skin. All right, I'm just gonna use my Real Techniques sponge. This is definitely it's not super hydrating. This is very matte. This is very, very matte. Wow. I wasn't really expecting it to be this matte. It's very, very matte. I do have fine lines around my mouth. And it seems to be filling that in. The color is actually really nice. So I definitely like the coverage. It evened out my skin tone on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to that giant, ooh. So the coverage is awesome. Do you see how good that covered up all the redness? Wow. And that, I put a very small amount on the back of my hand, and that covered my entire face. So coverage is great. I would say coverage is medium to full coverage, and you can definitely build it up. I think this would be good for either combination to really oily skin. For dry skin like me, probably not so great. But I know it sounds crazy, but even though I have dry, flaky skin, I still love really matte foundations. I like my face to look matte because I think it just looks really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of dewy foundations. So I was actually going to set this with a powder, but honestly, this feels like a cream to powder almost. It doesn't feel tacky at all. It feels really nice and smooth on the skin. So my first impressions on the Time Balm foundation, I definitely give this a big thumbs up. I'm really curious to see how it lasts throughout the day and when I put on the rest of my makeup and all that jazz. But so far I really love the coverage. Is beautiful. It is more mattifying, so if you have really dry, flaky skin, I would not recommend this unless you really moisturize. Use a primer, all that good stuff. I unfortunately can't use primers, but yeah, I really like this foundation. So I'm going to, go about my day. I have a few videos to film and all that stuff. So it is currently 1:32 p.m. and I will check with you guys later and show you an update and see how it holds up and give you guys my final thoughts. So I will see you later. Hey guys, so I'm back now and it is 5:17 p.m. and I just wanted to pop on here and give you guys my final opinion. So I've been wearing it for a few hours and I have to say I really do like this foundation. I love how it looks on camera and how it looks in pictures. It makes my skin look flawless. But up close, I do notice that it can sink into fine lines. So if you have a lot of like wrinkles or fine lines on your skin, this might set into the fine lines around your mouth. I tend to get that issue now that I'm getting older. Overall, it was so easy to apply. I definitely recommend using a sponge. I did not like the sponge that came with it. I mean, no, didn't like that. But one thing I have to say though, this is definitely not for anyone who has dry skin. But at the same time, I feel like if I used more moisturizer and I just purchased a new toner, and maybe that'll help with the keeping your skin moist and not letting it clean any dry patches. So I'm going to keep playing with this, testing it out. So far I give it a big thumbs up. I'm not noticing any transferring. I tend to like rub my nose a lot throughout the day or when I wear my glasses, and I don't notice any like harsh marks on my nose from wearing my glasses, or I mean, it's holding up beautifully. The color did not oxidize at all. I can't wait to try this on like a really hot, humid day to see how it holds up on my skin. So, yep, that was it, you guys. That was my first impressions on the Time Balm foundation from Balm Cosmetics. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you want to see another first impression. Definitely leave a comment down below on what other products you want to see next. I was thinking about doing one on the e.l.f. beauty book where it has like the eyeshadow palette and everything, and do like a first impression and a tutorial like all in one. So I think that would be a lot of fun. Definitely leave a comment down below if you would like to see that. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. If you are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and I post videos on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on a Sunday. I will see you all in my next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.